the weekend. I wanted to extend so much thanks to Diversionary Theater. Give it up to Max in the booth up there. Downstairs making drinks and they're finding the liquor for you. Today's gonna be a nice big day, so I hope you're in it for the long haul. Right now, of course, it's gonna be Belle Reve. After that, there's a jam, so come out and jam with everyone. If you're in the workshop, you can show off stuff you learned in the workshop. But we're having some fun hosts there. That'll be great. And then at 7, the Big 8 Improv show with our guest Christopher Ashley from Walway Playhouse. Directed such hit musicals that went to Broadway like Come From Away, Diana, so many wonderful projects. You get to hear the ins and outs of all that magic that's been created and gone on to Broadway. But right now, I'm gonna take you to not necessarily Broadway, but a dramatic place in the South. I don't know about you, but it's getting a little steamy in here. Please help me welcome Belle Reve!
Good afternoon, everybody. We are Belle Reve. Today we'll be performing for you a good old long lost play from Tennessee Williams. To get us started, we need 2 things from y'all. First, can we get something you find in your grandmother's attic?
Perfume.
Perfume, thank you. Second, can we get an adjective, one of them describing words?
Childlike.
Childlike, thank you. Belle Reve presents to you the Childlike Perfume.
You about ready?
No.
Well, I've been waiting here near on 30 minutes.
You can't rush beauty.
Belinda, I think I can rush beauty when there's no beauty left to give.
Oh.
Roger, I will take all the time that I need. As the mother of your children, I deserve the world.
You always throw that in my face like it's my fault that we had children.
It is.
Fine, take your time to get ready. But know that I am ready already.
I think you could change your outfit. Maybe a bit of your personality.
You are so mean to me, Belinda.
You took my youth.
You think I wanted to be here? You think I want to be here in this town? Going to dinner parties with your friends?
They're my friends because you have a hard time making any. Are you going to cry?
I would never cry. My youth was wasted too. I could be out of here. I could be on the next flight to New York.
You're afraid of flying.
Terrified.
Roger, the day I see you get on a plane is the day that I will stop hating you. Because that would mean that you have some courage.
I hardly need courage when the only monster in this house is you, Melinda.
Mama, Daddy, help me! I got perfume in my eyes again! Mama, speak to me!
I'm right here,
Mama,
in front of you.
my eyes is burning!
Go to your father.
Which way?
Charles,
Left. That way.
I'm here, Charles.
Daddy!
You're such a
Oh, Daddy, I love you so much. Say it back. Daddy?
Charles, over here. What do you want, boy?
I need help washing my eyes.
Fine, come over here then. I turned on the sink.
I just want to make sure it's not whiskey again.
Charles.
Straight like that.
Charles, were you playing in your mother's fineries again?
No, a boy should never do that, you said. Boy should never play with fineries.
No. Boy should know perfume.
Oh, God. That's so much better.
Charles,
Uh-huh.
come here and tell me which one I should wear today.
Over here.
Sorry. That was an accident.
Oh, God. It's okay. I deserve it.
An accident to our child. Such a motherly figure you struck.
Well, I had a motherly figure one time before you came along.
My grandma?
That's what I look like now. But back in the day,
Your
before
mother-
you were born, Charles, your daddy, Ryder, made my body change.
It was your fault, boy.
How is it my fault, Daddy? I didn't do nothing.
I'm gonna go into explaining how this all works.
Pray tell.
When a father loves a mother very much.
Like you too.
Yes, we
Yes.
are in love.
I knew it.
A boy is born. They hug a lot, and then a boy. Hi.
I want to hug a lot of boys.
No,
too.
you don't want to hug
Well,
boys.
no, I would think I'm a daddy now.
No. No. You play football. You wrestle.
The wrestling is not so bad. Okay, Daddy, I'll do what you say, cause I love you.
Ah, I love you.
He said it back.
That boy comes straight from your side of the family.
Don't you say that to me. You know my family is all a bunch of flower pickers.
So is that boy.
Oh, I hope he doesn't flower pick.
If you would spend more time with him, maybe you wouldn't.
I think the reason he is a flower picker is because I'm spending time with him, honestly.
What does that say about you?
What does it say about me, Melinda? Oh. You want to say it to the dinner party we're going tonight to? I used to love you. I used to love you something fierce. You've ruined me.
You've ruined me.
Then we're happy in our distress.
You look good enough to eat, Winston. And I'm hungry.
We're gonna have to save that for later, Rose.
Oh, yes. The dinner party.
We're hosting the dinner party. Town's coming in.
I know. I like everything before the dinner party and after the dinner party, but the during part, so tiresome. Roger and Belinda at each other's throats and that dumb boy. The last time he was over, he poked both his eyes with my forks. My sweet little appetizer forks for my shrimp cocktail, I could never use them again.
Yeah, Charles is a special one. That boy doesn't know his left from his right.
Yes, and yet, I can't help but notice, Winston, that sometimes it seems as though you have an unnatural fascination for the boy. As if you just watch his every move. Am I imagining
I mean, he is a peculiar one. I won't deny that.
things? Peculiar how?
Various ways. You just said he pokes his eyes out with forks.
He does.
Does a number of other things too.
Yes, and it seems like you take great care in examining and remunerating every single thing he does.
I'm sorry that he was in front of a train once. I had to tackle him out of the way. And then I nursed him back to health, and Aaron won't do anything about it.
Yes, and you did nurse him back to health, did you not?
I did.
For weeks. You came round his house and made sure that every little bit of care was taken for his recovery, and my, what a saint you are.
Thank you.
And in those same weeks, I don't remember once being fed. What was going on? I'm just curious. Just curious, sweet, sweet Winston. I mean, you just disappear into the wind sometimes, and I don't know where you go or what you do. And I've yet to be with child, and you know my biological clock is quite slow now. In fact, I don't know if I can have children anymore. I won't. Is that the answer I'm provided? Just silence and your back turned? After everything I've done, I've made this beautiful home for us, and we're inviting all the beautiful townsfolk over. I make it so perfect for you.
That's the thing. You're so focused on me.
What am I supposed to be focused on except my beautiful husband?
What's a little bit more about yourself?
Meaning what?
Let yourself go, Rose.
How dare you say something like that to me? I've been doing nothing but primping and preparing everything for this dinner tonight. I mean,
Exactly. You're cooking everything. You're tasting everything. We have the dinner parties so frequently that you're letting yourself go.
if you were standing here in this girdle right now, I don't know if you would even understand the pain I'm in just trying to keep these hips in check. It's difficult being a woman, Winston. You don't seem to even understand.
I don't care.
Oh, I see. You just have one of your moods again. I know sometimes when those bottles start piling up in the back, in the trash little bag, I know that you're just having one of them spells, but you'll get over it. I know you'll get better. You'll always come back to me, my sweet Winston. You always will. And I do it all for you. I do it all for you. The dinners, the socializing. I just want everything to be perfect for you and our home, and everybody's relying on you because you are the center pillar of this town.
You're so dependent on staying with me, Rose. That's the thing. Your codependency.
Is that a word I even understand? Have you been reading those psychiatric books again? Because that really scares me when you do that.
Keeps me entertained because you sure don't.
I learned canasta. Well, never mind. We have lots and lots of preparation to do before everyone gets here, so please, just try to be civil. Just try to treat me with just a small amount of humanity tonight. Please. Don't I deserve?
We'll see.
La la la, picking flowers in the woods. Picking flowers.
Lucille!
Yeah?
Look,
Oh, for
Lucille, you're not supposed to be picking flowers. You're the flower, I've told you many times.
nobody wants to smell this flower though. On account of that weird hormonal problem I got that makes me smell like garlic all the time.
Speak to anyone of your hormonal problem.
But I can't not speak it because I stench of it. The words don't stop it from hitting people's noses, Daddy.
Have you been carrying your garlic bread like I told you? A young woman should always have an excuse for any peculiarities.
Commenting on, don't you ever put that loaf down?
I was half a decade younger than you when I was married. And by God, if it takes you half another decade to be married, well, I'll turn myself into a garlic bread. I'll cook myself in the oven before you're another 10 years without being married.
I hate having that responsibility. Daddy, I think it's just gonna be you and me forever.
Oh.
No.
Well, that wouldn't be so bad.
Daddy, you gotten used to my garlic smell, haven't you?
Well, I haven't breathed out of my nose since you were born.
I just wish sometimes there was a way I could plug up all my pores and keep the stench from frightening everybody away.
Is a way. The dinner party we're going to. There's several folks there from the fragrance fortune.
Do you think that there's some? I tried everything. I've tried every smell, Daddy. You know nothing covers up my stench.
Perhaps you haven't piled on enough.
Lucille? Lucille, I found some garlic bread here in the woods. I know you must be Lucille.
Hi, David. Hi, David.
Lucille, I was just walking on the edge of the woods. I saw this garlic bread, and I knew that you must be nearby. Hello, sir. I saw it.
No,
interrupt.
no, treat me as the oak tree. She was conceived under an oak tree.
Not in a garlic patch.
Well, thank you for that information.
I'll continue my wandering.
Lucille, I was getting ready. I was, taking groceries back and forth from the various houses, preparing for the dinner party this evening, and I happened to see this just lying by the...
I put it down.
I know that you don't like to carry it, but I know that it also helps you, so I thought it'd come fine.
That's mighty kind of you, David.
Will I see you at the party tonight?
I'll be there. I'm hoping that we're eating outside. Because sometimes,
Lucille, you should not be ashamed of anything. And I'm telling you right now, I'll tell you again, if you want a position at the grocery store, there's one available to you, okay?
in the produce department.
Produce, baked goods, butchery, wherever you think you might fit, wherever you think you might become.
Well, thank you. I guess someday my daddy's gonna die and I'm gonna need to have
There's always a place for you at the grocery store.
I may come and take you up on it. Lucille.
David, I was just headed over to your store.
I picked some flowers for tonight.
Aren't they lovely, Miss Melinda?
And I'll bring you garlic bread.
They're very lovely if you think they are. There are other people working at the store. Should you accompany me back?
I'm No, I did leave the store unattended. It's true. I've been taking groceries back and forth. I should go. Lucille, I hope to see you tonight.
I see you at dinner. Lucille, dear, when you do come over, when you go over to the dinner party tonight, if you could sit at the other end of the table, just so that you could talk to my son, of course, not for any selfish reasons.
That's a great idea. Charles is always wanting for company.
Okay, Mr. David. Bye.
Bye, Lucille.
Bye, Miss Belinda.
Goodbye. Well, we're alone in the woods now.
I hope to God you didn't ruin that, Lucille.
Miss Belinda, I have told you, please do not pursue me any further. It's
I just need some groceries.
sundry goods.
Dry goods. Bulk goods.
Peaches.
Spices.
Eggplant.
Milk.
Honey. Well, let's go back to the store. It's unattended and there's nobody in there.
Of my heart and hope to die, put none of these things inside my eye. None of these things. Do not think about your cousin Guy. Cross my heart and hope to die. None of these.
Hello, Charles.
Mr. Winston. Smells like a fine cigar.
Would you care for a puff?
No, I'm not supposed to hold him no more, account of my burn scar on my left eyeball.
I'll hold it for you.
Okay, I mean. It's so wet. Oh, wow. That's my first time, if you could believe.
I cannot.
Well, first time putting it in my mouth. Because of eye, you see. What are you doing here, sir? Am I bothering you with my things? I'll pick them up and leave.
No, I came to David's store and Lord knows where David's at, and I just happened to run into you.
Ain't God so funny? Of all the people run into, you run into me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, sir, well, I won't be getting in your way or nothing. If you want, I could just leave.
No, I like you just where you're at right now.
Then I won't move.
Perfect.
Uh-oh. I feel it. I will hold it.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
You going to the dinner party tonight? I heard everybody's going to be there. I heard that specifically because they said, don't embarrass me in front of everybody. Everybody will be there.
We are hosting the dinner party.
Oh, duh! Oh, God! I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry.
You gotta stop poking yourself in the eye, Charles.
I'm trying. I tell myself to promise every morning, and I break it every evening. Nobody's ever helped me with nothing before. Feels like I should pay you money.
Your company is just fine.
I don't. Oh, I have this. I just used it for snot, sir.
Okay.
You can have it.
I have my own. I just got it. No worries.
How is your wife, sir? Polite to ask that.
Getting the dinner party ready.
The other one.
Yours.
So I don't want to encroach, but I heard at my weekly doctor checkups that smoking's bad for you.
Sometimes what's bad is good.
My brain don't understand that.
Sometimes doing something bad gives you more pleasure than if you did something good.
Like when I stuff in my eye and I can't stand up from the table for 30 minutes.
That gives you pleasure?
Uh-huh. Don't tell nobody, though. My daddy will kill me if he finds out. I've been trying to cut it out. It's just, I don't know how.
You're the cuter one, Charles.
Thank you, sir. All right, well, I'll be gone now. I'll see you later. I won't embarrass you. I won't embarrass nothing. Don't tell nobody about anything that even just happened.
Rose? Rose? Rose, I'm coming in.
1 minute, 1 minute. Just wait.
Well, if it isn't the finest big flower this side of Mississippi.
How do you compliment? You're like a bee around honey.
Well, bees do tend to buzz their little nostrils right to a perfect bloom.
Oh, but you're not supposed to be here so early. I haven't even dressed yet for a big, I'm only wearing my negligee.
I know, I just thought I'd swing by a little early. I saw your husband leave for the store, so being neighbors, I thought I might come over and help with these mighty fine decorations.
Oh,
My wife, she's still getting ready.
I know it takes her quite a while to fix herself up these days.
Yes.
But yes, I have some bunting that could use some pinning up.
I see a little fell down there.
Oh, yes, it's always falling down.
Let
It
me-
goes down all the time.
Let me grab that for you. Ooh, my elbow, I might need a little help.
Oh. That's right, that's perfect.
Here it goes in.
Oh,
Rose, Winston,
oh,
got some groceries here for you.
David, just 1 moment, please.
Oh, you are wearing a negligee. So sorry, I was just bringing the latest little.
Oh, no, just wait,
dinner
I'm
party.
putting on my special
Hold on,
robe.
put on that. It's
Please, please. Oh, yes, oh my goodness, you
Yeah.
got everything you need.
Well,
Thank
Dave,
Roger, what are you doing here?
I am helping with the bunting.
Negligee bunting?
Well, whenever I need my husband, he seems to disappear at the worst inopportune times, and then,
And since I live across the street,
Yes.
I just come and help with
that's right.
the bunting.
Perfectly reasonable explanation.
Yes.
Well, I look forward to seeing both of you this evening.
Yes.
It's going
Yes.
to be-
Please do come and you will be our guest of honor because you have provided such a service to us all in this town, has he not?
Oh, such a service with your groceries.
Well, I look forward to the dinner party. I hear it's going to be quite an affair.
Rosie knows.
Hello? Is anybody out in the store? Hello? I'm stuck in the refrigerator. Hello, Mr. Winston? I know you were out there before. Maybe you can hear me? Winston?
Belinda?
Oh, yes? I'm stuck in the refrigerator.
How?
Instead of asking questions, you could open the door. Oh, it's mighty cold in there. I could sure use a warming.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh. Oh. I don't know how I got stuck in there. I was getting eggs and all of a sudden the door closed behind me. At the moment I realized that David had left, I thought, oh no, I'm stuck with the eggs. All those unfertilized eggs.
It's a shame.
You could give me a little bit. Thank you.
David, are you in here? David, who?
Oh, I was stuck in the refrigerator.
I understand. I think. I was just dropping off the latest batch of pastries for the front of the store.
David has left, that's why I got stuck, and fortunately Winston was around, and
Of course.
Carla, how you been?
Not so good. My daughter's unmarried. You know, I think that's why her mother passed away. Well, anyway, hope to see you off to dinner tonight. I imagine it'll be a very nice affair.
When he walks in, my nasal area just flares out of the palate of his daughter.
Yeah, that's definitely never mind.
Yes.
You're so warm.
It's a bit of a condition.
I've been thinking about all the eggs in the refrigerator and also elsewhere. I know I've given birth to 3 beautiful children, 2 of them married and out of the house. One of them, unfortunately,
Charles.
sticking everything around. I guess we shouldn't be this close. Unless you want to go in the refrigerator. Oh, now we're stuck. Doesn't open from the outside. You idiot! I guess I better get married.
Lucy. Lucy. Oh, there you are. So hard in this thicket to find you.
Just picking more flowers.
Yes.
For tonight.
I just wanted to make sure that you were coming.
My daddy said tonight's the night that I gotta find a husband.
Who is he expecting you to pair off with?
Well, I think maybe Charles is most closest to my age.
Oh, Charles.
But
Not that thing. He's hardly intelligent at all.
I know, but maybe between all the things he puts in his eyes, it's affected his nose.
Oh, well, there's a theory. I brought you something
You
that
did?
I thought that perhaps might enliven your fragrance. It's, you know, that Winston, he comes from that perfume dynasty, and I get free samples from the factory sometimes a little early. And
Spray me.
it may help. It's called Parfum de Anise. There. Wait.
Do I smell different?
Why? You're tolerable. You're
I can throw away my garlic bread.
Yes, throw away that horrible garlic bread. It's making awful. But yes, you take this and you hold on to it, and if you need more, I'll get you more. But my sweet girl, you're so dead. Oh, I want to make
Thank you,
sure
Miss Ryder.
you're there. Oh,
Well,
and your father's
my dad's coming too, and Mr. David. Maybe he'll notice me more than
Mr. David.
is just a worker in his store someday.
Oh, you'll be so great at his store.
I would want to be his wife, maybe.
Oh, I wish that be this way.
Thank you
Okay,
so.
it's wet enough. You better go home.
Thank you.
See you later.
Okay.
Winston, you're home. Sorry, somehow I knew you'd wander back to your little hole of a home after being in the viper pit. It's what I call the fridge at David's grocery store. At least when there's an adder in it. And it has poison. We understand each other. I feel like we don't. When one has been bit by a snake, they find themselves needing to divest themselves of their current familial relations, perhaps leaving them as an open candidate on the market. I'm still being a little vague. I'm going to engineer the seats at the dinner party tonight, so you will sit next to my Lucille.
Why would you do that?
Well, you're a strapping man.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. Very strapping. This town has a shortage of eligible men, so I must create my own eligible man. Unless you like your wife and find out about the Viper Pit, which was the free fridge. I feel as if I must be very direct with you. You're physically imposing.
I'm reading books. I'm getting to your level. Curious though. For someone that is curious about making their own bachelors, your wife's death was mysterious, wasn't it? No one found out.
She was.
No one found out what happened.
Well, I believe it was my daughter. My wife died of grief. That's a medical thing. Sure enough, nobody found her body. But when one is so shriveled with grief, well, perhaps there's nothing left.
See, that's what you do, Carlisle. You talk. You talk to make the pain go away. You talk to make the problem go away.
And how would you have the pain go away, Winston? How would you keep back the ocean when all you have are your two puny baker's hands?
You're doing your daughter a disservice. Forcing her to marry. You may have been the only happy one in your marriage before your wife passed away. Mysteriously.
Seems like you might know something about that.
I believe you might know a whole lot about it.
Daddy, I'm ready. I'm already dressed. I don't know why I've got to do it again.
Because you're not looking good enough, boy.
It's as good as I'm gonna look, Daddy. I told you, these are my Sunday finds.
Charles,
Yes, Daddy?
take my hand. I want to apologize.
Oh, it's some sort of ruse again, Daddy.
When I'm around your mother, she makes me seethe with anger. And I impart that onto you. I don't want to apologize because that's not who I am.
Okay, Daddy, I mean,
I'm a long line of flower pickers. And you're a flower picker too. And your mother made me forget that.
But you told me I was not supposed to pick flowers no more. You said I gotta play football, Daddy.
I know what I said in front of your mother. But deep down inside, I'm a sensitive man. And you are a flower picker too, Charles.
This is so much information for me, Daddy. It's hard to process right now.
I just don't know how much time I have left with you.
What? What do you mean? Where are you going?
Well,
Are you dying?
no, I'm not. I was thinking about flying.
Like on an aeroplane? Can you take me with you, please?
No, it's too scary.
That's why I want to go. I need to be a man.
No. I've already created so much strife in this family. You gotta be here to look after your mother, the woman she is.
Well, you created all that strife for me, and now you're just going to leave me to deal with it.
That's what it is to be a flower picker, son. You pick a flower, and thus
Put it in your...
you kill it.
Oh. I added another step.
Boy, you're putting so many things in your eyes, I can hardly keep them straight these days.
There's me neither, mine. Go crooked sideways now. Well, Dad, if you want to leave me, I ain't going to stop you.
Yeah,
Mostly because I can't see which direction you go.
your eyes are as crossed as a word puzzle.
What am I going to do without you, Daddy? Who's going to keep me in line? I'm going to get out of line if you're not here to put me in it.
You'll have to leave that up to your mother. I plucked her, and I killed her when I did that. And I feel remorse and guilt for it, but I hate her. And I need you to stay here and shoulder all that weight.
Okay. After this dinner party, fix the locks and hire somebody to watch the store while I'm gone. Too many people coming and going in that store. Do I tell Rose? Do I tell Belinda about what I saw?
Mr. David?
Hey, Lucille, just getting ready for the dinner party tonight.
I was on my way there myself. Maybe we could walk together.
Well, that'll be lovely. I have some last-minute things to take over. Would you mind, Carrie? What are you doing there?
I have a new fragrance.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
It's a perfume of anus.
I'm sorry, would you?
It's French.
Yes.
Thanks.
Anise. So be careful about the pronunciation. Anise.
Anus. Do I smell like anus?
It has a sort of black licorice scent. Yes, you do smell like anise.
I smell like anus.
And garlic. There's a strong garlic undertone, but I think that it's a little too much. Okay. Miss Lucille, I was just saying to myself in the mirror just now, when I was getting ready to go to this dinner party, that I need to hire somebody to watch the store for me while I'm out running errands. Or maybe you could run some errands for me in the future. After this dinner party, would you like to come back to the store and we could talk about employment for real?
I would love to be with you at the store.
I would love to have you at the store. I think that's exactly what we're talking about, is having you at the store.
I would love to be at the store.
And I would love to have you work at the store, Lucille, okay?
Winston, the guests, they're coming. I can hear them coming down
Yeah.
the porch.
The porch, I come down the porch. Oh, it's gonna be a long night.
Would you pour me one, please? I'm so exhausted already, and no one's even arrived.
It's been a long day for me.
I haven't seen much of you.
Yeah, I've been making sure everyone's gonna be having a good time.
I sent you to the store, but David had to deliver the groceries.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
My bad. My wife is finally ready.
And you're looking. And Raj.
The bunting
Oh, yes.
looks half up.
It's only semi-erect.
Sorry.
Who
I made an
helped?
egg salad.
Who helped erect the bunting?
Oh, you know how I can reach it when I get on the big chair.
I bet you enjoy being on big chairs.
I love it.
She certainly does.
What do you know about big chairs?
Honey, we're in company.
I'll hold my tongue.
I see you haven't brought your child with you.
Our child was busy rubbing honey out of his eyes. He'll be running across the street shortly. And take your jacket, dear.
You may. What a gentlemanly thing for you to offer while we are in company.
Yes, of course. And a small smooch.
Oh, I thought I recognized that dress. It's the one you always wear.
And I thought I recognized your dress from the thrift store.
This jacket will hang nicely on the bunting.
Thank you, Winston. Cheers.
And has anyone pulled you a drink yet?
Not quite yet, Winston.
Nope.
The drinks have a lot of ice in them. They're rather chilly and cold.
Are we
The
early?
gentleman will warm this lady up.
Did anyone hear Winston?
Gentleman will warm his lady up.
I delivered a smooch earlier. That does not kindle the fire in our beating hearts. I hardly know what will.
Shiver a bit. What a great host.
I want to make sure everyone's comfortable.
Why are your lips blue, Belinda? Have you been cold?
Perhaps it's from that sweet smooch I was delivered.
Sweet smooches hardly turn lips cold, but I did notice a frigid taste of alcohol as well. Have you been drinking?
I had a little bit of vodka before the party. That's what took me so long to get ready. I have it hidden in my perfume bottles.
You admit to drinking alone?
I wasn't alone. Charles was there.
Where is that boy?
Hello? Which way is the door? I'm on the outside. Please just yell. Yell if you're on the door. If you on the door, make yourself aware.
Those are the rose bushes, Charles.
Oh, they hurt so bad. Oh, God.
It's Winston.
Hello, Winston.
Come on in. Come on in.
Winston, you remember how I told you about needing help sometimes?
Yes.
Can you help me, please, sir? I can't see.
The honey wouldn't come out of your eyes?
No, it's very sticky. The bees are very aggressive this time of year.
Bees generally are aggressive when they buzz around flowers.
I'm okay.
I think I have a towel here and some running water. I can get it.
You want to get it?
Well, obviously you do. Here, you can do the honors.
So many people want to help me.
Is it just us?
Carlisle, Lucille, and David over the
You
way.
have those final bags?
I do.
Why did they put the rose bushes right here?
This is you know that,
On
right?
the walkway next to the wall. Wow.
Put the thorny bushes next to the household.
Do you mind?
Oh,
Winston, it's a pleasure to see you.
Of course.
Seeing you?
My hands are freezing, sir.
Yeah, well.
Just the last few preparations.
Winston.
Lucille?
I don't.
David. What?
Smell different.
I do smell different. It's your family recipe.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. My own way.
Oh, good, there's garlic bread here. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I took a chunk out too.
No.
Hang on, I can fix it.
Oh.
My snots are very sticky. Just hold it there.
Cecilia, hold on. Thank you so much. Do you still have your anise perfume?
Excuse me?
Anise.
My bad.
Charles.
My daddy told me I can't make Anna's perfume at the table.
I understand. If you close your eyes, this will loosen the honey around. Okay.
It's rather astute of you, David.
Very astute.
Grocers are rather intelligent, so I'm not surprised.
Hello? Hello there.
All right.
I was just going to say that grocers know a lot about certain things.
I
Yes,
don't
what-
disagree.
What happened where Winston didn't come back with the groceries and you had to do them?
Lucille, is that you over there? I'm sorry I'm late, everyone. Lucille left without me.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
You want to come in so I can close the door?
Yeah, sure, that is. Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting a tense moment or anything.
No, I took a chunk out of your daughter. It's an accident.
It's not the
You
first
did?
time.
Oh, like a literal bite.
Yeah, no, I bit her with my teeth.
Winston, have you informed the guests of the assigned standing arrangements?
I'm sorry, Carlisle, what are you talking about? This is our home.
Yes, well, Winston was just wanting to have a certain assigned arrangements. Elsewise, I might have to tell about the snake that I found in your garden.
What on earth are you talking about? Snakes in our garden.
Oh, it's no matter. I'm sure the snake won't be bothering anyone anymore.
Was there a snake in the fridge? Is that why I saw you two in there trying to fight it out?
Oh, Charles.
Well, I just figured this, snakes love cold.
They also love bunting, don't they?
Snakes on butts.
That's crazy, right, Daddy? That would never happen.
I'm in love with Rose.
What refrigerator?
And I'm leaving.
What?
You're leaving?
Yeah.
And he's taking me with him.
I'm not. Charles.
You're not?
No, Charles, we discussed this first. I thought this would be the perfect time to mention it. I am taking Rose with me, if she'll have me.
Only if I get to leave with Lucille.
Wait a minute.
Don't you hurt my daddy! It's my daddy, damn it! I can't see!
My future son-in-law.
Son, come on! It smells so garlicky!
No matter how much you may deserve.
My perfume! You dropped my perfume!
Oh,
No.
dear daughter.
What?
I'm sorry, Carlisle. I'm so sorry that I let it drop, but yes, you are my daughter. It was a long time ago, long before he met his dead wife who shriveled and died.
And when she found out, well, I made sure she didn't tell anyone. Well, you were gonna tell them.
Yeah, now you can drag my family into this?
Do it.
Daddy, you let me believe that I killed Mama with my snitch! I hate you!
You slept with Rose, the woman I love now?
Someone tell me what's happening! Someone describe it in detail!
You slept with Winston in the Viper Pit?
Right after I slept with you.
You slept with Belinda in the Viper Pit?
You slept with Belinda in the Viper Pit?
Yes, I did.
We have a loveless marriage.
We're never gonna work together.
Never.
Is that why the eggs were so sticky?
I'm shaking a little bit.
Me too. Probably because I just got hit.
I feel like I could leave now. Fly a plane.
With us, yes?
You're getting on a plane?
I'm getting on a plane.
I don't believe it. It makes me honestly a little bit wish that I still loved you.
But you don't.
I don't
Get
know.
away from him. You had a daughter with Carlisle. We have three.
Now that it's out in the open, I thought that maybe we could be snakes together.
I thought that maybe we could heat that freezer up.
Oh, very cool.
I think I'm just gonna go.
Oh my, oh my. They're fighting over me. Can you believe it?
You want another?
Give it to me. It's worth it.
Lucille, get in there. That's your future husband. I'm still angling for it.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm ruining the dinner party for everyone.
All of a sudden I feel
They're locked outside.
I feel excited as well. I can fly a plane right now.
I would get in that plane with you.
Let's go. Let's leave our son and go.
Oh! Oh!
Who has to raise Charles now?
I'm doing myself.
I'm capable of that.
Well, I do have dinner. Is anybody hungry?
You're lovely.
Okay.
How come you never said nothing?
Well, your father promised I would never tell. I don't.
She keeps my promises. Your mother wouldn't keep promises.
I got scared.
We forgot something. This. I'm sorry, that was not great. Did I hit my new mama? Did you hit me so hard?
Well, no, don't do it.
Is there a doctor in this town? The boy's gonna die.
I'm a baker.
I'm a flower picker.
I'm a grocer.
I smell.
I probably deserve it.
That night was
Get out of my house.
That night was the last night that I ever saw those people again. The smell of the hate in that room overpowered my own stench. And I realized then and there that I didn't belong in that town no more, so I got as far away as I could. But anytime I smell the scent of parfum à anise,